Before I show you how this application was built, let me first show you what we have actually created and built. This is co-lending enterprise style applications that I have built using AI, and AI name is the Claude and the ChatGPT. So like if I show you the dashboard page, okay, this is the this is the application running live in my local environment. Here you could see this. We have our lending dashboard, key portfolio metrics, applications informations, and overall application structures. Okay, so if I show you that this is the co-lending pro enterprise application and this is the dashboard, so if I click on dashboard, so you would find certain things here that like if I get the I can get the notification, I can check the notifications. Okay, if I want to change the background color, like if I want to toggle the theme, so that can also I can do it. Okay, likewise, and if I want to book the new application from here also, I can book the new applications. If I go down, so you would find quick links, quick actions as well, new applications, new customers, collections, and disbursement and the reports. So multiple things are there on dashboard page. Okay, and also we have generated the each module separately. So this is the master module. If I click on country, so you will find the page to record and maintain the data, country data, then again state data, and how to maintain, like we have the state master. So a state button, add state, so we have to click on this, and you will find the certain code you have to put it, and the record will it will be recorded. So it will be recorded. Then we have the export to PDF, export to Excel, or refresh button. We have here, you could see this, the active and inactive and the delete option. So if I click on edit button, so you will find that to change the record. So if I say likewise, okay, and update, so it will be updated with that record. See this, it is updated. Similarly, we have district, city master, then pin code master, then occupation masters. We have multiple masters. Okay, employee master, then profession, industry, gender, then marital status, risk grade, loan purpose, then floating benchmark, payment mode, then collection module, insurance type. So these are the things which comes under master module. And why we have mentioned a module name as the master module, because those data will be using at the time of onboarding the loans. Okay, like when you book the customer data, so you need the gender type. So gender type will be populated from the master module, and while during the application, and you will select male or female, something like that. And if you want to maintain other data, that you can maintain. Then we have product management. So under product management, we have product master, then scheme masters, charges, insurance, eligibility rules, then product configurations. Okay, these are the things which we have under product management. Then customers, so customer search, the new customer, you can book the new customer, then communication codes, okay, and details. Then we have employee details, income details. These are the things which we have. Then KYC data, like PAN data, Aadhaar data, passport, driving license, voter ID, GST. These are the data. Then comes to loan originations, like lead, you can capture the leads. Okay, and then we have loan applications, credit assessments. Okay, so here you would find the credit assessment, it is clear or rejected. So every actions, everything's, it is being displayed on here also, the on this page. Then bureau result, eligibility and approval, sanctions. Okay, then we have here you could see this on this page, that sanction letter also, it is their option is there to generate the sanction letter. Then co-lending, like bank master and NBFC's master, share ratios. Okay, so you will find these are the page which we have generated. Similarly, we have the disbursement page, loan booking page, payment advice page. Okay, like if you want to send the notification, that can be also sent. Okay, then payment release. Okay, payment release, how you release the payment. So this is the workflow which has been created. Then credit score also, you can check the credit score, customer credit. Then we have loan management. So under loan management, what happens that you go for the servicing, you check the details. So loan account details is there, see this. Then we have repayment modes. Okay, so you can see the repayment modes, right, data. EMI details also you can see, like and also here we have given the frequency wise filtration. So if you want to go for a monthly, it will be searched as monthly. If you want to go for quarterly, so it will be searched as quarterly. So multiple features are there. Then if I go ahead with receipts, and the paginations are also there, you could see this, and show number of pages, okay, hundreds, you can mark the hundreds, so number of records will be displayed. What are the records are right now? It is having 35 records, right? You could see this. So and also if you click on new receipts, so you will able to book the new receipts, okay, EMI, then a receipt amount, you can take the receipt amount, the receipt date, NEFT, or if other payments modes are there, then also you can take it. Bank name, this is coming from bank master. ID marks also you can maintain, okay, and there's the loan number which is displaying. So this is the complete bounce module is also there, penalty, then charges. So if you see, then this is the complete loan management system has been developed, and this is the mock environment. Here also we have the accounting module that you configure the accounting module, loan disbursement event, EMI collection principal or EMI collection interest, and processing fee, NPA provisioning, and all that. Okay, so these are the status which we have configured. GL mapping, you can map the GL codes. Okay, so voucher preview, also you can see the vouchers. Okay, you can download or refresh them. Okay, and we have the separate reports module as well, like customer reports. If you want to generate the customer reports, that can be generated. And here the card visuals are there, which is reflecting here. And also we have the date filters, or all branches or all status, you can check it out. Okay, and if you want to download in Excel or PDF, or if you want to refresh the data, so that can be done. Then we have loan report. You could see this loan report is there. Then disbursement report is also there. We have collection reports. Okay, here you could see this collection reports. NPA report is also there. DPD report is also there. Here you could see this. Then settlement report is also there. Accounting report is also there. Then we have analytics view. So especially this is designed analytics view. So this is the executive dashboard. Okay, so executive dashboard. Then we have product analytics. Okay, product analytics, which is developed. Branch analysis dashboard. So this is also developed beautifully. It has been developed. Collection trends and collection by modes. Okay, so here also the modes are reflecting. Then NPA dashboard is also developed. Then we have finally administration module, which is the user controls, and see, this is the Sudhir Kumar, and this is the email ID, and this is what it is logged in with that name. Okay, then we have roles, permissions, workflow, audit, and settings. So this is the architecture which has been designed and developed by Claude AI, and with only one prompt. Okay, with only one prompt, and this is the mock environment. I would say this is the mock environment. Data is not getting saved in database as of now, and it is not being validated. Only if you click, then what will happen, that a new application will be bugged, or if you want to save any kind of data, so that will be saved. Like I'll show you that country code. If you say that suppose 001 is the country code and status is active, and country name, suppose if I maintain country code is that US, so it will be maintained like save. So see this, it is 001 and US, and it is active and it is maintained. If I want to make it inactive, that so it will be updated. See this, it is inactive. If I want to delete the record, then it can be deleted. See, the pop-up is coming, delete country. This will permanently remove US from the country master. This action cannot be undone. So if I delete, so that record is not there, right? You could see this. So applications are working, only the thing is that it is not being validated, and data is not getting saved in database. That we are going to see in next we have the series of this we have the series to make this application, mock environment application, into actual running applications, and everything will be connected through the API and database, and whatever the actions we perform, okay, it will be validated, and data will be saved in database. Okay, so this what our agenda is, and this has been developed by using only one prompt, that is the master prompt. So this is the master prompt which I used. Okay, and I took the help of ChatGPT to write the prompt, and I used the same prompt, and I took the same prompt and I pasted on Claude API here. I pasted on Claude AI, and this AI generated this SRC module. See this is the master prompt, and this is the logo, the channel name, and this is the dashboard image I provided, and I asked it to develop the architecture first, not to do anything. And this SRC folder, so under SRC we have multiple things like components, and you will find charts. So here this is the code. Okay, and if I go back, so common module is there. So here config dialog, empty state, page header, stat card, stepper, and all that. Okay, so if I go ahead with KYC, so you would find the KYC pages. Then similarly we have the data. So under data also multiple pages are there. Current user hooks, there user current user table, and user toast, right? So this has been generated by the Claude AI. And what I did it, okay, just I downloaded the Visual Studio Code, and here I provided the access to that code. So how did I provided the access to that code? Open folder, I clicked on open folder, and I provided the path up to src. So if I go up, okay, if I go up, so you will find this is my location. Okay, so till src I have provided the path, and after that what I did it, okay, you will find that what I did it, just npm install. Okay, I write the code npm install, and it connected to the applications, and then I finally put the code npm dev run. Okay, so it gave me the localhost with URL. See this one, https localhost 5173, and this URL I used to run the application. So you will find the same URL like 5173. Okay, and this is the URL. So this is the localhost, this is deployed on localhost, and this is working fine. Okay, now so you need to, if you want to generate this type of code, okay, by using the prompt, okay, so you need the Claude Pro license. If you have the pro license, then only you will able to generate the big codes, and you will able to develop this type of applications. Okay, and multiple features are there, multiple. So what I'll do here is that I'll put the prompt and source code as well. Okay, source code as well, and the steps which I followed to run the application on local environment. So what I did, I installed Visual Studio Code and node.js. Okay, node.js. okay, node.js, and your application will start running. And these are the things what is happening, that I did some kind of changes. I changed the code, okay, and I added some of the files. Okay, so that's why it is files are opened, and it is reflecting here. So what will happen that while running the application, if you want to change something, that can be changed, and it will not ask you to down the server then deploy the codes. Okay, if it is running, then also you can change the code and it will be working. So here also you could see this, it is working. Now our next agenda is to this application should be connected with database, real database, and it should work as a actual applications. Okay, actual applications. So that we are going to see in next video. That how it can be connected to the database, and the data should be validated, suppose if I give you an example, that this is the Sudhir Kumar user ID and super admin. This is the super admin. So how it is, if I click on profile, so this data is being visible. So this is the super admin, right? Super admin, head office Mumbai, and this is the active user, right? But if I log out, if I click on log out, so what will happen, that it won't be logged out. Why? Because currently that code is not written, and we have not made the connectivity with database, that it will be logged out. And again, if I log in the application, then user ID and password should be validated. So that connectivity will happen, each and everything data will be validated, and the data will be recorded in database. That activity we are going to see in next video. So as of now, if you want to, then you can use the prompt, and you can ask Claude AI to generate the code. And once you get the code with like that I showed you, likewise, where you would find these are the pages. Okay, not the architecture one, until unless it is generated with codes. Okay, it won't work. Okay, if it is generated with codes, then you can pass the access to the Visual Studio Code and download the node.js, and the two commands which I showed you, you just have to run it, and your application will start running. If you find any issues while running the application at local server, then you can what you can do, just copy, just take the screenshot of that Visual Studio Code. Okay, take the screenshot and ask to ChatGPT will help you out to resolve the issues. Okay, and you will able to successfully run the application. So this is our first agenda, and now this is the first agenda to run the mock environment on local environment system, local as a local host. And once it is running, then we'll make the connectivity with database. So next video would be on how to make the connectivity through this application, Co-Lending Pro enterprise application with database, and will validate certain things like we'll ask to, we'll walk all about it. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, and if you have any query related to this application or the prompt, and if you have any question related to the whatever we have learned and understood, then please feel free to ask me, and I would take your questions, and definitely I would share my response over there. So that's all about it. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching.